In the early part of that friendship, it was physical.
It's no secret that Whitney Houston had a few different high-profile romances with male celebrities throughout her life. But it turns out that she also had a hidden, serious relationship with a woman behind the scenes for years. So who was the woman that she allegedly dated? And why did she really want to keep their romance out of the public eye? The details surrounding Whitney's secret relationship are honestly insane. So let's break them down. Considering how famous Whitney was for so many years, it definitely wasn't easy for her to keep her dating life completely out of the spotlight. Distractify reported that before she married Bobby Brown in the early 1990s, she had been romantically linked to Eddie Murphy, Jermaine Jackson, and Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Randall Cunningham. However, there were also countless rumors going around for decades about Whitney's alleged secret relationship with her best friend and assistant, Robyn Crawford. But even after Whitney tragically passed away in 2012, Robyn remained totally silent for years. All that changed in 2019, though, when she released her bombshell memoir, A Song for You, My Life with Whitney Houston. According to NBC News, Robyn shockingly confirmed in her book that she and Whitney did actually have a romantic and physically intimate relationship together. But she also explained why she waited to share her side of the story until 7 years after Whitney's passing, and her reasoning was absolutely unreal. In an excerpt from Robyn's memoir that was shared by People magazine, she wrote that she had finally reached a point where she felt like she needed to stand up for the friendship she shared with Whitney. She added that she also felt like it was important to come forward and speak about her entire experience with the woman behind the incredible talent. Robyn revealed that she first met Whitney in 1980 when they were both working as counselors at a summer camp in New Jersey. She was 19 at the time, and she recalled telling nearly 17-year-old Whitney that she was going to look out for her. Robyn claimed that she and Whitney realized soon after they met that they wanted to be together, and that meant just the two of them. A couple of years later, Whitney signed a major deal with Clive Davis, who was with the record label Arista. But what happened next was completely unexpected. Robyn wrote that she received a surprising present from her confidant shortly after she signed with the label. But at the same moment that Whitney gifted her a blue Bible, she also broke some seriously devastating news. Robyn explained that Whitney had told her that the physical side of their relationship had to end because she believed it would make their journey even more difficult. She had reportedly also said that if anyone discovered the truth about their relationship, it would be used against them. Robyn admitted that even though she was heartbroken, she understood where Whitney was coming from because that's unfortunately what it was like in the 1980s. Since she cared so much about Whitney, whose singing career was skyrocketing to success, she stayed silent and kept their secret under wraps for years. However, Whitney didn't just leave Robyn in the dust when she rose to global superstardom. According to the Irish Times, when she had enough money to hire her own team, she immediately hired Robyn to be her assistant. But that wasn't all. At around the same time, Whitney also rented an apartment in New Jersey so that she and Robyn could live together. Even though they appeared to just be close friends on the surface, they were essentially a functional couple behind the scenes. Robyn admitted that she and Whitney owned cats together, had emotional conversations regularly, and even slept in the same bed on occasion. Apparently, they never discussed labels regarding their orientation, but that didn't change how strongly they felt about each other. However, having such a deeply intimate connection eventually became much more challenging for a truly bizarre reason. Robyn claimed that she started to feel somewhat excluded from Whitney's life when she started publicly dating men, including Jermaine, Eddie, and Randall. But what happened after Whitney got into a relationship with Bobby Brown was unbelievably life-changing. In another excerpt of Robyn's memoir published by People magazine, she wrote that her bond with Whitney had remained strong even after their romance ended. But not long after Whitney told her that Bobby had proposed, everything came crashing down around her. Robyn revealed that when Whitney and Bobby got married in 1992, their wedding was an extremely difficult event for her. She was the maid of honor, so at one point during the ceremony, Whitney turned around to hand her the bouquet of flowers she had been holding. Robyn said that she remembered looking deep into Whitney's eyes, and in that moment, she felt completely overwhelmed with emotions. But at that time, she didn't know that it was basically the beginning of the end of her friendship. Robyn wrote that after the wedding, she kept working for Whitney. She claimed that on several different occasions, she had witnessed Bobby talking down to Whitney, and she noticed that she was becoming more and more isolated by him. Robyn added that she felt like Bobby was intentionally trying to push her away from Whitney. Eventually, she felt like she couldn't protect her closest friend anymore. In 2000, Robyn quit working for Whitney, and unfortunately, they didn't stay in touch very often at all. Robyn said that Whitney would call her every once in a while, but things didn't really feel the same. During one of those phone conversations, she ended up coming to a seriously disheartening realization. Robyn explained that she received a phone call from Whitney shortly after the tabloids reported about a particularly heated argument between her and Bobby. But when she asked Whitney how she was doing, She didn't mention anything about the fight and said that she was fine. Robyn claimed that she understood that she was only going to be able to help Whitney if and when she decided she needed it. But sadly, that never happened, and in February 2012, she learned that Whitney had tragically passed away. Robyn confessed that losing her closest friend was so painful, it felt like she was shattering inside. And even though she was the one who finally confirmed the truth about her once hidden romantic relationship with Whitney, a similar allegation was made after Whitney's passing from a pretty surprising source. In 2016, Bobby told Us Weekly that he was aware of Whitney's relationship with Robyn because she had supposedly spoken to him about it during their 14-year marriage. That same year, he released a memoir titled Every Little Step, in which he revealed even more details about his ex-wife's alleged orientation. In his book, Bobby claimed that Whitney was bi, despite the fact that she had repeatedly denied that while she was alive. He added that she might not have been so secretive and guarded about her real romantic preferences if it hadn't been for her family's extreme disapproval. The outlet reported that Whitney's mother, Whitney Houston, had allegedly demanded that her daughter fire Robyn at one point. In 2013, Sissy even told Oprah Winfrey that if Whitney had come out to her as bi, the news would have absolutely upset her, and she would have not condoned her daughter's orientation. Bobby wrote that he strongly believed that if Whitney's family had accepted the role that Robyn actually had in his ex-wife's life, Whitney would still be alive today. Ever since Robyn confirmed that she and her longtime friend truly did have a romantic relationship together, it seems as if more people are recognizing the impact that she had on Whitney's life. According to Entertainment Weekly, Naomi Ackie, who played Whitney in the 2022 biopic, Wanna Dance with Somebody, believes that Robyn played a vital role in her best friend's greatest achievements. She explained that when she first read through the script for the biopic, she realized that Robyn was always present in some way throughout Whitney's life. Naomi also claimed that the relationship between the two women was the deepest connection that Whitney had ever experienced. She added that even though the love that Whitney shared with Robyn ended up morphing and looking different over the years, it actually never changed. It definitely sounds like the bond between Robyn and Whitney was unimaginably strong and meaningful. But now that we've gotten into the truth about the extent of their relationship, I want to know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on Robyn's decision to open up about her relationship with Whitney 7 years after she passed away? And what do you think about Bobby's claims that if Whitney's family had disapproved of her orientation and had accepted her romantic feelings for Robyn, she would still be alive? Let me know in the comments below.